Hi, I'm Judy from Fox City's Quilt Company, and this is Sunday from the Sewing Room, where we give you tips, tricks, and a few tutorials to help you with your sewing and quilting projects. Today, I'm going to try a new product that's new in our shop called the Gypsy Jelly Roll Tube Maker. Let me show you that again. It's pretty big, and what it's supposed to do is help you make jelly rolls or use jelly rolls with batting in them. So what I'm going to be making is the jelly roll rug, and I'm not going to give you the whole tutorial on the jelly roll rug. I just want to try out the product and see how well it works. So what I have is my Bolzel on a roll that makes jelly roll rugs. It's just batting that's basically already cut for you at 2.5 inches wide. And then I do have a jelly roll. This jelly roll happens to be called Chill from Moda. And I'm going to cut a few pieces of my batting because in this particular jelly roll rug, we can use smaller strips so it's not as hard to work with. And I'm going to see if this Gypsy Jelly Roll Tube Maker really works really well and whether it's worth the money. All right, so here we go. According to the package directions, I'm supposed to start with a batting strip and lay it on the wrong side of the jelly roll strip, which is what I've done here. And so this is going to be trial and error. This is the first time I've done this, and I'm doing it on camera so that we can see how simple it is. So you're seeing it as I'm doing it for the very first time. And then it says you're going to feed your jelly roll and your batting through this opening right here. So to help it move along, I thought I would need my stylus, and this is my stylus that's from by Annie. I really like this. It's a great tool for a lot of different purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start feeding this in here. I'll try and feed it in there as evenly as possible. And again, this is the first time I'm doing this, so we will see how easy this is to do. I think I got it in a little crooked the first time. So let's see if I can get this fed through here. I'll turn it this way and see if that works better. And so far, I have not been able to do that. I'm going to just try and keep pushing this and see how far I get. And I can't even see it coming out of the other end, maybe just a little bit. And I'm thinking if I get this worked through, it's going to work great, but it's just a matter of working it through. And let me see if I can push that a little bit more and up this way. And oh, I'm out of the camera. Let me see if I can get that in there. Here we go. All right. Let me see if I can keep pulling this through. And here it comes. Oh, this is going to work good, but that first initial pulling it through is kind of tight. And I'm going to work this around because we really, and you can see I don't have it fed in there evenly, because we really, really need those two sides to be put together. Let me see if I can get this a little straighter and work that through. And so far, I'm kind of liking it because it's doing the fold. And so what I'm going to end up doing is folding these two pieces together right here and making an edge stitch along here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take this to the sewing machine and see how hard it is for me to feed this through as I'm sewing. So let's go over to the sewing machine. Okay, so I'm at my sewing machine right now, and I still have my Gypsy tube, jelly roll tube maker folder on my jelly roll strip, and I'm going to get ready to sew this all the way down. And I'm going to see how easy it is to keep this moving through as I hold this, and also try and fold this in two. I'm hoping that this works well because You know, I like making these jelly roll rugs, but I did find them to be cumbersome when you have to lay this in there and do your own folding. So we're going to give this a try. As you can see, I left my 1/4 inch foot in there because the instructions tell you to sew a 1/4 to an 1/8 inch away, and I'm going to use the edge of this foot as my guide. So we're going to go ahead and sew this and see how this works out as I guide this through. Okay, so for me, here's the verdict. This is what I stitched, and I had the Gypsy Quilter Jelly Roll Tube Maker on the end of my batting and strip of the entire time. You saw me do it on camera. That was the first time I had ever done it. And then if it looks like I was struggling, it was because I had to reach around the camera in order to make sure that I wasn't in your way and so that you would get a good view. But otherwise, if I had had the room and not had the camera to have to work around, I think this would have been so much easier. So I do recommend the Jelly Roll Tube Maker from the Gypsy Quilter. We are going to be having this in our shop. I just got one right now to see if I liked it and whether it was worth getting for you. But we will have more of these. I really like it, and it's a really easy, fast way to get your strips ready to make a jelly roll rug. In the past, when I did it, I folded everything in two, and then I had all these pins or my Wonder Clips all the way down it. And this was so much easier to not have to pin all of that. So I do recommend the Jelly Roll Tube Maker from the Gypsy Quilter. This is Judy from Fox Cities Quilt Company. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.